Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 and our Lords of Penfro, now led by Lord Liberch. And recently we saw some stuff going on. We fended off actually in Diffid another Viking invasion, not alone but on the side of our king or our troops. Apart from this, we made an alliance with Mercia, so we also got involved in a war in between Mercia and Wales. Actually on the side of Mercia the Mercians lost. Wales expanded a little bit to the north in this new power vacuum that was left behind by the retreat of the Jorviks. So we do have a quite Catholic, this was a peasant uprising as far as I remember, Catholic north of England these days, which is kind of surprising, and the Norse didn't really stay long here. And we have a very strong Mercia, which we are allied to. Recently, last episode, we investigated in the ghost town, which was around here in Diffid. Apart from this, we shall see where the future takes us, and where right now we're involved in a kind of infighting where our Duke and Lord Hybel is going for the county of Furlix, where we actually, if you remember, like 2 episodes ago, we were locked up in... Why is it Furlix now? It was called Mathrafal recently. Anyways, Lundrinhot now. Well, we escaped from... No, I'm mixing something up. Mathrafal is here, right, sorry. Anyways, we're attacking him because his vassal is under attack. And yeah, we escaped from Cadal's prison recently, so we know the area quite well. And I think we are actually also the the marshal of this one. So probably actually leading or very much involved in the planning. However, I think I don't see a just reason why we should dedicate our troops for this. So they're meant to stay home and protect our homelands for another Viking invasion. Talking about Viking invasions, we do have our rival or our, let's say, like he killed our mother, no, our father, right? He killed the first Hybel. And there's still the question, how will we retaliate to this one? Of course, we do hate him. There's we don't hate the Norse in general, so Liberch, but I don't know how to retaliate. It's kind of tempting to go maybe go conquer the right Isle of Man, because with the aid of the Mercians, when their military strength has recovered, we should have actually the chance to take on Sudreya, which is also quite weak these days. However, it's not our craving for land that drives us. It's more like the personal revenge on Ivar. I mean, we could go here directly for Sudreya up here, for the islands up here in the Hebrid Islands. I'm not sure. Well, anyways, we need to wait until Mercia is over, and I still think I'm not sure if he's just temperate and impatient. How this goes along with the idea of a personal revenge. Also over here, I mean, no, also this one doesn't belong to Jarl Ivar directly. It just does. That's the Jarl of Man. Okay, he owns this one. Where's up here, right? As well as Osirine Island. All right, we shall see. Let's go just in and let's observe the situation. Even though we are impatient, of course we should act quickly to some extent, but yeah, it doesn't make sense just to act for the sake of acting, you know. Therefore it's like also like it was a little bit nonsense. I don't know, we don't have a problem with Malit. However, still from a player's perspective, I'm kind of obviously interested in also expanding a bit, since we're stuck with our low income and armies. Even though, we're gonna raise Diffid here to an impressive development of 5 very soon. What is happening here? Where's our own troops? Or the ones of Duke Hybel? Where is he actually? He's being sieged down, okay, and where's his troops? Is there Frankens? Did he call? Oh yeah, he's allied. Oh, he had a marriage with the King Charles II the Bald, the king of the West Frankians, which are quite big these days. Oh, they expanded over here into nowadays Switzerland. Interesting. So yeah, this should be easily won from our side. also like talking about this basically, if you, it's not like his style, but basically there's also no chance in this setup that we have any chance to rebel versus our against our duke. So yeah, if you see the 7,000 Frankish troops over here that fight off the other legions in front of our doorstep. Actually, I'm not very sure how we feel about this. That our once again, there's not a strong, I guess, Belizean identity in this at this moment, or a feeling of a common, yeah, kinhood here in this area. However, we just fought alongside our king and all these people against also the Vikings who were threatening us way more, and now suddenly I see 7,500 Franks at my doorstep. Well, I'm not sure, like, we're not such the biggest fans of Hivil in general. We're not really illoyal or something, but yeah, him calling in the Franks here to basically pillage our king's capital or here the areas is not a move that we really appreciate, I think. It shall not be forgotten. Alright. Well, maybe I'll... Yeah, despite... Thank you for your comments, by the way, about about the game speed. I will try to adjust in a nice way. However, I feel like now we could go a little bit faster to 4, which I will do in a second while talking. Second was about that I complained about these poor man's clothes everywhere. And I'm still not 100% sure where it's coming from. I think it's not a mod, because I only have the community flavor pack activated and nothing that else that changes the... for real, the clothing. And in the end, it's just here for those guys, and even the heir of Mercia, for example, is already... oh, it's not the heir, it's the Lady of Berlix, alright. Let's take it slow. Is already dressed properly. So, about the others... I don't know, we shall see. Maybe it's something about the culture. Like, have one last look at... But it's only here in England and in these Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. Well, she's coming out normally. Alfred Svefred, not really. However, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but with these other lords, there's no problem. It's only in England. I don't know. Let's just for the moment ignore it and consider it as English weirdness. But maybe will solve itself. Maybe that will change. We just have to observe it. Very specific, yeah. Oh, I have a son. Oh, I always forget. My wife's nest gave me another son. His name is Malquin, another easy to pronounce name. But yes, of course, we have with one county, we focus mainly on our heir, Hittite. The Hittite the second, probably, who's looking quite promising, I don't know, for a 14-year-old one. And he's the one that's being betrothed to Mercia, which leads to our alliance with them. So yeah, it's quite important. Actually, he went this year. Yeah, we've got awesome. Let's keep him Malcolm. What a cool name. And yeah, let's go to 4 and see how fast this one commences over here. Oh no, our Quail's eggshell has been destroyed. I didn't really want to pay. Oh, we still have our famous wolf banks. Surety of supply. Part of commanding an army means making sure my soldiers have plenty of food, drink, and camp gear for long campaigns. To this end, I should come up with a plan for ensuring my soldiers always have the supplies they need in the field. Alright, we can either a network of merchants to help me. Stockpile supplies in my stronghold. They can forage their own supplies. I think we're impatient. Let's do the net temperate and just... Let's try it with the... Yeah, we'll try it with the networks. However, no, we're getting stressed because we are impatient. So probably, yeah, I mean, this takes us to a deficit. But yeah, we stockpile in my own stronghold. The other effects didn't really fit too well. I mean, we wouldn't really, as a just person, we wouldn't go let our armies plunder the surroundings. Well, our money. Not the most interesting story around here. Where are we going, actually? culture-wise, we're still in a tribal era, okay. Oh, until 900, sure. And my half-brother has grown up here, Lev. Shall we marry him off to somebody? Probably. I didn't really have my brothers in... No, we're not going to Spain, that's a little bit odd. Earldom of Kent. Siblings to Wupbrith. Oh yeah, why not? Earldom of Kent. Is there anything that speaks really against it? No, I don't think so. House of Cornwalling. Yeah, I think we can get married with some Saxons over here, and it provides us some alliance, why not? Similar age almost. And my liege was... They won the war, okay. Anarvat. Ah no, he won the war with Anarvat, alright. Alright. So, more power for Dihoybath. Okay, the marriage proposal has been accepted. He moved to England and he immediately undressed, okay. No, wait. No, I'm just sorry. He did not. She came to our place, but she kept on being undressed, but together with our half-brother. Alright. Well, I don't know what Steve... Once again, West Saxon... I don't really see it in there. But once again, maybe you know, or... yeah, maybe I have to try it out again and check out my mods. I'm sorry, in a short time I couldn't feel the dress... couldn't resolve the dressing problem. Yeah. But not too big of an issue. This is kind of a quite big Wales now. Reaching up here to Lancashire, this is almost a third longer than in the current Wales. And okay, we're trying to sway our marshal. Maybe we can stop this. He's at 40. Is there somebody else we might want to sway? Do we find a more capable? Yeah, I think so. And who's him? Nobody special, just a knight. Then actually, as a chancellor, the newlywed Lev can be my half brother. Can be the chancellor. I think he fits better than him. And yeah, I'm happy to provide some chances for my brothers as well, and we become an overseer, which basically provides us martial stewardship and some control growth. Yeah, well, it makes us better. And we had 5 development. Fascinating. My acquaintance Sybil died. Oh, interesting. So now his son followed, Arthel II. How do we think about him? We kind of strongly dislike him. Okay, yeah, we want to seat on the council. This might change quickly. And the short reign. He's cynical, lazy, and brave. Oh, Midas touched. Quite a good steward. An architect already, so one-legged. I feel like, okay, there we go. I become chancellor. Okay, not marshal. Interesting. I'm really bad at being chancellor, but if you want me there, I can be chancellor, sure. I don't care too much. Yeah. Now we're already at 3, so I guess we're halfway good with him. We have at least not a big problem with him, and he seems to be like let's see how he turns out, but it could be kind of a yeah, peaceful, and as a kind of a steward, maybe he will expand and build new buildings. Let's see, maybe we'll profit from that. Hiffite comes of age, my son. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. A natural administrator from birth, it should surprise no one that Hiffite has come far his studies of the management of the realm. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wandering of people, he even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. Alright, he's a fortune builder. I forgot that he was homely, not pleasant to look at. Well, come on, he doesn't look that terrible. Let's say you and Helga is here in 2 years, they can marry. And yeah, maybe we've just talked about it, then also I think I should make him my steward at least. Yeah. I mean, do we have any special relationship with him? No, we don't even like him that much. Is it The Finnachtas were, I think, the family that got erased from Ireland, the friends of my father, no? Well, still. I want my son to profit as well, so he's gonna be the new steward. Oh, come on, he doesn't look so bad. And there's something new, and claim all... Oh. Okay, somebody was less impatient than I am. He's attacking now the Isle of Man, Prince Merfyn. Okay. Sure. Do we need to assist whilst... Okay. Does he have a alliance with Cuddle? And the king as well. They're brothers. Okay. So the brothers are reaching out. I mean... I guess I don't need to get involved in this one then. Oh, and actually Ivar passed away, so our revenge, our personal revenge is kind of off. What happened? Died in his sleep. Alright. Looks like... Is this a normal death? Well, he will be remembered for being a murderer himself, for killing our father. Maybe not in the world, but definitely in Dyfed. Yeah, so Wales is pushing back here the Norsemen once again. And who are you fighting? Here, West Riding, okay. Here Mercia is trying to cut us off, alright. That's going to be interesting to see how long the Irish Norsemen can prevail. There's still these very two counties are left to defend basically what's Ireland, like Catholic Ireland or Christian Ireland. And we've got a nightly practice. The clanging of mail and the clashing of thoughts rings in my ears as my knights practice in their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strength and weaknesses. There can be little rest for them, for as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the mock melee, the stable doors are opened. It is time to bring out the mounts. Field riding? Or shall we do... I haven't ridden. How do you feel like... I'm impatient, I want to ride myself. Yeah, I haven't ridden on the Quinton in ages. Do you get mounted exercise? Oh, prowess and a small health boost, that's nice. And my wife is once again pregnant. She's delivering and delivering. Yeah, 2,000 men here in the Isle of Man. It looks pretty much like it's going to be a successful campaign. Ah yes, our sister is still doing fine over here. Okay, I have already nephews in Cornwall as well. My spouse aids you in martial studies, okay. This will speed up things here. It's a question actually where we want to focus and where we're going to continue. I mean, I think the overseer career path was kind of chosen by him himself individually before we took him over as a character. So we finished this one, and the question is, do we actually stay with military lifestyle? Because like times have coming down a bit. It's not as yeah, it's not as cruel anymore and not as many battles. So maybe we'll go towards potentially his talents. I would say stewardship, but let's see. Evening meal almost stuck. With a cough and a splutter, I reflexively clear my airway. The evening's meal is lovely, but perhaps too lovely, as I choke it down a little too fast. Calm, I urge myself. There's no call to rush. Oh, here's, at the moment you just heard it, a storm incoming, so I quickly lock the window, but I don't have to cut this one out, so I will survive. It's a harmless delight. Alright. Just being... Oh no, this he went. Just being greedy or what? And just talking about peace and not so cruel times, we've been called to war by our Mercian allies. Alright, so father-in-law, no, or son's father-in-law, and we're fighting whom? The Scots, alright. And well, we will do that, I guess. I mean, we're impatient and we're kind of just, so I think our just feeling also leads us to believe that we shall support our allies, especially such essential ones. So let's march to the north. And another daughter has been born, Myre. Nice to have you on board. Do they have all actually... Oh, they need education. Oh, she's just 5 years old. And another half-brother they do have. Another Lev, or was it Tin? Oh, she died already. Disappeared without a trace. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Do we find another spouse for him? County of Albi, which is where? Occitanian. No. I don't want this. Well, if I can't get an... If I can't really get a alliance, then maybe we can check. Yeah, but I don't like it just to sort by alliance, and they're all French and somewhere. So I think I will go actually for the Irish lady that we saw just now. I just saw that right now. Yeah, exactly. Not the ugly one, maybe. Here, Margaret. And of Leinster. All right. No alliance anymore with Kent, but she shall be at our court at least. Kind of a sympathetic lady, no? Just wrathful, okay, temperate. Kind of similar to us. After a stressful day, drinking some fresh, cool water is so relaxing. Oh, it is. Lovely. Oh yeah, we shall not forget our army in the meantime. Where are we? Okay, paused a lot. Bad timing in Diffid. The coincidental death of a number of important officials in Diffid around the same time has thrown the region into a bit of chaos, given the difficulties in securing reliable replacements for several positions at the same time. This will likely cause some disruptions to the local administration, but we can only hope it will be brief. Alright, we do get... yeah, wonderful. Such a... Good, but for 10 years, death of... This is like really bad luck. Our own only province. Development growth minus. I think in this case, I'd rather go actually here to collect taxes to not waste our efforts in this case. Great. And then let's join here the Mercian army. But who are they calling to arms actually? Is there anybody coming with substance? Or where's your army, Mercia? Up here. But we're fighting 6,000 Scots. And they're shipping in, oh guys. I feel like it's not the most relevant war. And I feel like against this in this inferiority, I don't really want to fight this fight. So actually seeing this incompetence, maybe with this ban, oh maybe we'll wait a bit. We can arrange a betrothal, alright, with... Okay, guys, I think I'll actually hear like a storm is breaking out. I have to do a cuck. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. Actually, the real life caught me up. There was a massive thunderstorm with hail incoming. So good that I left the place for a second. But we're back. So we are arranging the betrothal of our son with whom? Wait, son of Lord Fresnel. Oh no, that's not us. With my niece of the house Bledry. That's us. So my sister-in-law. My half-brother. Will this give us a alliance? Not really. Who is... Oh, it's the guy from Gwent. Oh, we went hunting with him. We really like him. Also a hunter, yeah. So yeah, why not? Actually a good idea. It's a good fit. Let's do it. We have the available perk, so I think we'll go for a stalwart leader, since we are a leader and we are ourselves in battle. But I will not follow this path now. I think we should, especially after we saw this death of the servants, maybe it's a good idea to focus ourselves a little bit more on, like, taking care of our land. And to do so, I think domain makes a lot of sense. My land and the people under my care are my strength. Yeah, that's the baseline feeling that he had to protect his lands from more plunder and so on, to make sure people will survive. I think that's what's happening. Maybe we'll join here this other army so we will stay around, but I hope they actually avoid this battle because I don't want to get annihilated. Alright, and we get another proposal. My amicable vassal. It would please me greatly if you could personally see to a little Ronwen Morgan's education. Ah, which is not the primary heir, but his daughter. Yeah, sure, if my lord asks me and we are like more and more in good terms. Sure. Let's do it. And what? The King of Mercia? Oh, also there was a succession happening? Okay. So, I guess... Now I'm really confused. Wait a second. Alright, he murdered the wife of our duke or what? Yeah, interesting. Oh, come, and now we have Petty King Edmund. We're not even married anymore. Where did he die? Drank himself to death, alright. And... Where's our... Now I'm really confused. Wait a second. Our son is married, betrothed to Helga. Okay, Helga is just... she's just 15, alright. We should get a... We should definitely get the alliance with Mercia again once they marry. And here's the other brother. Okay. However, they still decide to keep on wearing their random clothing. So, yeah, or the naked sick clothing. It seems to be just a style of the in season over there in England. And the Cornish call us to a war against... With the West Saxons are... Oh, they're trying to take over Cornwall. Alright. We of course we want to help, but we're a little bit far off. And I have a strong feeling that our troops will not be enough to really fight off the 2,000 West Saxons. So I guess another of my vassals is going to fall. Yeah. And we're arranging the marriage, yeah, finally. Now with Helga, wonderful. Is she here? Is she coming to our court? Yeah, she's coming to our court. In this case, I will absolutely manually make sure she is... it's the default setup. That's so weird. And why is there hair? No hair also. Somebody must have been kind of a super priest with a messy braid. Yeah. Come on, it's... Low nobility, maybe you can be part of this redesigning. Headwear, default cloak. No, there's no cloak necessary. Legwear is fine, I guess. Nothing special, and some shoes or earrings. I think that's fine, so save and exit. Yeah. So yeah, at least my son, the English wife here is not looking poor anymore. And we're being called to another war. Oh wait, join Northern Army of the Petty Kingdom of Dara. Alright, another Northman attack. Of course we will join this one. And here we are being left alone versus whom? Some Scots, and we're getting annihilated, of course. And something happened over here, of course, some death. Master of Hunt, he died in the battle. Yeah, was slain in battle, very unfortunate. One of our Irish friends. However, we seem to have survived. Who is imprisoned? My half-brother. Can't even get him out. Maybe you have to wait until the war is over. Yeah. And our troops are gone, so we have to redo it. That's okay. Alright, well, we need a new marshal, which we find in... My half-brother and friend. Oh, that's a perfect fit. Who just got off age and is like in his... He looks a little bit similar to us also. Alright, and which we can also find a wife. Let's quickly do this. In the meantime, we can let it go, actually. A nose for profit. While out on a leisure stroll, the cry of particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the streets. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin. As I peer of the myriad of goods in the stall, I can hear Hiffite up blurry murmur. The etchings on that piece must be real and quite valuable too. He glanced at me with a triumphant smile. Yeah, this one should be a steal. Well, we're not the best dudes in this kind of hustle and bustle. I trust my son and heir. Sure, it's his field and we are just, and he's successful. Wonderful. That's nice to see. Let's quickly find another lady for our brother-in-law. And once again, I don't want to get some rando from France over. This doesn't just make a lot of sense for me. So just something maybe more close. Actually, let's look in the direct neighborhood, maybe. No. Is there any daughter available in the age that we would enjoy? We don't really have so many marriages with Welsh people, I feel like. But they're also they're all related to us, right? Because they're all cousins or brothers of our wife. Or even closer. Well, actually, then... What happened to our Chancellor? Was he our No. Council Dunchard, that was the Marshal, right? Wasn't our brother, our nephew that we made Chancellor? Maybe he's locked up, sure, he's locked up, that makes sense. Well, then we just say Starkadr for the meantime, even if we don't like him a lot. And let's find somebody quickly for our beloved brother, half-brother. And then I think we win flat. Oh, she's so much older than him. No. Yeah, we met somebody here up in Scotland, maybe at this war that was pretty acceptive. Yeah, let's go. Synoid from Scotland, from Gaelic, will be its future wife. And I think this is something of the last things I wanted to do before we finish off this very episode. Since, yeah, we can start off with 894 next time. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave me a like and subscription. It helps the channel a lot and it costs you nothing. So thanks a lot. And yeah, hopefully see you next time, and where we'll continue the story of the Lords of Penfro by your Strategy Wolf.